Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Mark from MG's Tropical Trees. Hope y'all are doing good out there, staying cool in this heat. Um, just wanted to get on here and just do a little inventory update and address this too before everyone thinks I'm doing drugs or something. Oh man, yeah, that is the result of one of the bamboo stakes not paying attention, bending down to put the tree onto the pallet, and nearly put my eye out. I'm also currently breaking out right now with some dermatitis. Make sure you stay away from sugar, processed sugar. If you got an immune disorder, it'll do that to you. But anywho's, let's get back on track here. Yeah, just received my first big order. As you know, I'm just starting out here. I've been doing this for a few months now. Got licensed back in October. Winter made things difficult as far as, obviously no one was really buying any plants or anything, or everything kind of ground to a halt. But summer's in full swing, and now I've updated my inventory, and I will be posting it to my Facebook here shortly. But we'll take a tour. I'm not sure where to start. I guess we'll just go with what I've added and changed around here at the nursery. So, I took out all the pallets, ripped up the grass, leveled it as best I could. Nearly died of heat stroke several times. Not really, but pretty close. And put the pallets back down, and this is our order of, got about 51 3-gallon trees. As you know, trees are hard to come by now. They're in high demand. A lot of people are replacing what was destroyed from the cold, and even the farms themselves, Zills, Stanley mangoes. So Stanley, I think, did pretty good at Pine Island, but it got cold everywhere. So it definitely put a dent in production. So some trees have been coming out a little small, but that's just the way it is right now. But yeah, we got here a bunch of 3-gallon pickerings. Made sure to stock up on them. They're a little bit wispy, I know. They got some new flushes. Probably hold those over for a little bit, unless people really ask for them. They could use some time to grow out a little bit. I mean, they're honestly looking like 1 gallons, but that's just the way it is right now. So, but we're in the middle of summer. Flushes are actively coming in quickly. As you can see, almost every one of these has new growth that will harden up pretty quick. I'm sure they'll flush again before the fall, maybe once or twice. I try to group them as best I could. There's not really any rhyme or reason, but these are all Pickering, 10 Pickerings here, and then we got Rosy Gold. In this case, I was kind of thinking, smaller semi-dwarf varieties together, but it's more of whatever I had more of each variety. Some I only got singles of, some I got 3 or 4 of. You got some Hush Chinooks in the back. Those ones are actually pretty decent. We got Duncan here, Namdok Maya number 4, Malika. We have a Khazar. I think that's from Dominican. I think it's semi-dwarf, I believe. I'm not too familiar with that variety. We got some Angies too, as far as semi-dwarf. More ice creams. Just got 3 in. Bombay we have 2 of. What is this one here? Cotton Candy. We got some Cotton Candy. Venus, Valencia, Valkyrie. Got some Harvest Moon. The Valkyrie is here. I believe we have a Super Julie and Juliet. That was regular Julie was not on the order, unfortunately. When the order was updated, they were no longer there. I had asked for 4 of those, but we didn't get them. Got some orange sherbets here. Here's a 7-gallon Khazar. I don't know how you say it. And some 3 little cog shells. That's another compact tree variety. Mango variety. Moving on, but yeah, you can see I laid this down. Did this over here for the bananas. We got another 8 by 15, 16 foot section. I'm gonna clear this up and lay that down and reorganize all this. But we got some, some of the stuff I do from seed. The moringa we got one moringa here. It's quite big now. This thing's blowing up. We're also doing aloe. We're propagating more aloe. I planted some in the ground. My sweetheart lychee, I got a small harvest, but most of the fruit wasn't good. It didn't really ripen or mature very well. Kind of looks like there might be LEM. I don't know if anyone could identify it. It kind of looks like it. These doesn't look good. It sucks because I didn't have any issues with LEM before the lychee mite. Somehow it got introduced. But the tree is still healthy. This is all new flush. Starting to fill out this 45 gallon pretty decently. Still probably got another year to go before it's a true 45. This orange sherbet is still on the mend, has been dormant. See, it lost over a third of its canopy, probably almost half its foliage. It's kind of sparse and it's a little stretched out. Might need to move it to an area of more sun. Also, this was one of the first trees I did my own mixture. Not the best draining, but as time goes on, it breaks down. It's starting to become better. I'm sure the roots, I think that's what's going on in the tree, is just focusing on, because this was stepped up from a 25. It was a very nice 25, but it was a good 2.5, 3 foot taller than this. So in a way, losing the top canopy wasn't too bad. Hopefully it'll kind of concentrate here. Might end up removing this center branch to kind of force more branching from that spot and make a shorter compact tree. But this will be in this 65 for at least a year. It's kind of a little experiment I'm doing, just seeing how well I can grow them out, because eventually I do want to offer larger odd sized trees like 45, 65, 100, even up to potentially 200 gallon when I have the equipment to do it. But yeah, we got the banana section here. Got some dwarf Cavendish, dwarf Namwa. This is an SH. This is actually not for sale. I don't know why I have it here. SH3640. This is from Matt at Peace River Organics. Thank you, Matt. I got that from him at the St. Pete show they had for plants a couple months back. Maybe now 3 months now. But got a regular Namwa, or these are dwarf Namwas, but we got a regular Namwa I separated. This is an ice cream pup that I took from my section. You have some Orinoco, Ladyfinger, Goldfinger, Manzano. This lemon zest here is doing nice. This was planted as a 3 gallon 2 years ago. It's a good 15, nearly pushing 25 gallon tree now. I got some papayas here. But here's the rest. So we added another 15 by 8 foot section to kind of fill this in. And now and then I added another 16 by 15 section to now bring this a total of 35 by 16. I know it's kind of an odd size. I'm just trying to maximize what I can on my property without having to do. I already trimmed off some of this oak here a while back, and probably going to thin it out some more to get more light back here. As we move to winter, this is not such a sunny spot. This is kind of like where I keep the avocados, and then some of these are transplant trees that were up potted 6 months ago. Well, this one, just these two here. I have 2 others, but these all 7s are all from the order today. So we got orange sherbet, fruit punch, fruit cocktail. There's a Venus, Maha. Venus is in the back. This is a Maha Chinook, Super Alfonso. But we also got a lot of Maria Blacks, and I made sure to stock up on these 3 gallons. They're looking nice. Look at these 7 gallon Marias. I wish I would have got more. They are stunning. Super bushy. Excellent caliper on the trunk. Look at this Maria here. This 3 gallon. These things are pretty solid. Got some Catalina. I believe it's Catalina Brogdon. This is a day. Yeah, that's a day. Still have one Marcus pumpkin back here. It's dropped a lot of its foliage. Got a little overwatered. Learning a lot more about avocados. They love water. They need lots of water. But if you overwater them, in the case it got so hot a few weeks ago, the soil became hydrophobic. I was trying to saturate it, did a little too much, and that was the result. That's why you see some browning on the leaves. But they're emerging all new growth. It's getting replaced as we speak. Got some Wurts, Florida Haas. We have some interesting ones. There's a... Make sure I don't fall through this. I like the pallet idea here as far as accessing the trees and keeping them up off the ground. And everyone's like, oh, well, you got the matting down, but it gets really hot, so I don't want the roots getting cooked, and there's some airflow, so they drain really well, maybe too well. But we got some interesting varieties. This is Talpino? No, this is Diamond Head. This is a Hawaiian variety. I have a few different Hawaiians. I believe this is the Talpino here. Yeah, Talpino. I think it's a Guatemalan. Not too much known about this, at least I don't know much. Got Alula back here. Nogami. Oh, this Nogami got kind of torched. Yeah, too much water on this one too. This one was another one that got hydrophobic. I saturated, but it's got new growth, so it'll shed all this old stuff. And see, a lot of it looks all right. Yeah, more of the moringa. These were all in like little pint-sized pots, so I moved them all into like trade 1 gallons and 3s, hoping to oh, look at that snake chasing a lizard, a black racer. That was cool. I tried to get them, but this is always part of the fun here, being outside. These foxtail seedlings, not looking too hot. Some of them are still going. I mean, the timing was bad on those. We got that blast of cold at the end of March when I planted those, and a lot of them got torched. Some sagos from my neighbor. We got snom docks. So we got a few, but you can see I still got plenty of room. These are some of the stock that I had already. Little ice cream. I don't know if that one's probably not good. Little Angie. Just picked the dwarf Hawaiian and a honeykiss actually yesterday. So hopefully we'll be able to get to try those soon as they ripen. 7-gallon pickerings. Got 7 of them. A few of them are spoken for. We got lemon zest and lemon meringue. These 7s are pretty nice. These are off limits. These are for my mom's birthday. Got her a fig. I think butterscotch sapodilla, Barbados cherry, and a red lady papaya. Got some 25s here. Super Alfonso. These 2 and orange sherbet. These are actually spoken for already too. And we got Maha Chinook and another orange sherbet. I made sure to stock up on a bunch of pickering. Pickering has been the most popular. I mean, it also is my personal favorite to grow. It's just the ease of growth, the productivity, and I like the flavor. I know some people don't consider it top tier, but when tree ripened and fed just right, not too much water, I think it's one of my favorite mangoes. Got a Carrie here. And of course, the big Fiji. Look at that leaf. She's putting out some serious growth now. We got one of these. Everybody, it's like a love-hate thing with the Musanonos. The lime green Fiji or Samoan, I'm not sure if there's a difference. Oh wow, she's already putting out a new leaf. Looking good. Pretty solid growth here. This Fiji was transplanted recently from 30 gallon to 45. I'm not really liking, still trying to figure out what's going on, why some of these seem to curve, or lyre tail kind of, they're not, the new growth is not really straight. I don't know if there's some other underlying health issue. It did have mealybugs, whiteflies, maybe something's up with the roots. I'm hoping now that it's been repotted and has room to grow. Should be a better draining mix. I put a lot more perlite, more wood chip. There's our huge 45 gallon Fiji. This one's not too happy. It wants to come out of that pot. It needs to go to 100 gallon or go in the ground soon. A little bit of spotting. Here's our other 45 gallon. This one was transplanted about 2 months ago. It's doing pretty solid. And yeah, these smaller 15s are starting to get stacked up with growth. This one's really gorgeous. And here's my other Fiji in the ground, a bronze one. I got that leaf right there. Yeah, everything's looking pretty good. But definitely gonna update, do some more videos, work on some more content. I have some videos of me doing some of the work as far as laying down the mat material, and yeah, I'll probably make some kind of short with that, and hopefully yeah, be able to share my experiences and help you guys out there do better with your own garden. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good one. Peace.